We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button, tell me when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with SENS Stock, Sensonics Holdings Inc. and the stock crashed and collapsed in today's market session. Now it wasn't the only stock pulling downwards. We also have the SPY here. Fell and crashed and collapsed as well. And our SPY bot this morning since 10 a.m. sent us out a bear indicator based off the 5-minute, and put options were up 300 to 400% at their highest peaks of the day. And it sends us direct notifications over at the Discord to have an edge over the volatility within the markets and the opportunities that unravel. And you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, and you'll also gain access to the SPY bot to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on all opportunities. Well, the SPY fell and a lot of stocks were in the turbulence, but SENS stock is a whole different situation apart from the turbulence in the markets, and that's what we're going to talk about today and what this means for the stock moving forward. Is the short squeeze over? What is the short data showing? And also how the stock reacted. What does this mean about investor sentiment? But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you guys want to know what stocks I watch daily in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We strive for opportunities like these every single day, whether the market's up, down, or red. We will continue to find them, and we managed to find a home run today within the volatility. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So this is the one stock I was watching this morning, HTCR. And within the volatility of today's big jump and pullback, we still managed to find a home run even though the markets were red. It was sitting sideways in the pre-market, got that bull indicator on Ultimate 42 Vision, went into strength on 42 Vision, and hit a highest point of 25% plus before pulling back and getting that bear indicator, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market before they take off and they're looking like potential possibility of opportunity, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with SENS Stock, Sensonics Holdings Inc., and the stock collapsed pretty rapidly after the pre-market and the announcement of the FDA approval, and the rest of the day it was pulled down with the rest of the market. And as you saw earlier in the video, it wasn't just SENS Stock, Sensonics Holdings Inc., if not the overall market, the SPY, and so forth. But let me pull up Ultimate 42 Vision here, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicators to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities no matter which direction stocks are going. So the stock got a bear indicator on the 30-minute since yesterday at 372, rolled over into today into the pre-market, no bull indicator. And then it went into extreme weakness, right? White with red borders is extreme weakness. The last time we got that was at the beginning of the rally here from $2.11. Got a bull indicator, and this lasted for the last several weeks and days, right? You could see it there. The bear indicators have been very short-lived, and the bull indicators have been pretty strong. Now, when you look at it though, things started to get very volatile here, and they finally shifted from green to dark green with red borders, red, and white with red borders, meaning extreme weakness, into today. Now, could this bounce back? Well, it could be a dead cat bounce or try to reverse, but it doesn't mean it's going to have enough strength with everything going on in the overall markets and the fact that the news came out. This seems, just by looking at it, it's almost back to where it all started, buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. And this is not a rumor or news that SENS stock has been waiting for just a few days or for just a month. It was finally announced by the CEO that it was going to come within a few weeks back in January, and the stock took off. It went downwards for some time. The stock market was correcting at the time as well, finally bottomed and started to take off because of that statement within a few weeks. But when we zoom out here, right, and we put the 4-hour, which is super important as well, we have been with Sensonics having the announcement to come within 2020, right? It's had its runs in 2020. It bottomed out, and then it had hurdles. And in 2021, the speculation was all throughout that year that it was going to happen eventually. And if not, it was coming. And it had a lot of volatile swings until finally it was confirmed this year in January. And this right here says it all, right? Sensonics was actually going through the hurdles, right? And delays after a year of COVID delays. Okay, this was super crucial. Now, the issue is a lot of people in Sensonics wanted the stock to keep on going up in SENS stock or to hold this value. But the issue is, what can it hold if it's not even out yet, the product? And that's what we're going to read together here. And I want you guys to see in this article. And based off the 4-hour, you could see right there again, the dip area, white with red borders, shift into red with green, dark green, green with full strength. Got the confirmation of bull indicator there on 42 vision, and those transitions all the way until today's bear indicator in the pre-market. That's 42 vision right there to allow us to see the dips and the rips and the confirmations of the bull and bear indicators as an extra layer to see what's going on in the bigger picture or within the movements of the chart. So when you see it, extreme weakness here. When we put the 1 day and it's under a bear indicator as well, same thing. One big candle that is red. You see the dip right here, transitions into strength. Green is the end of the transition. And then the next part is from green all the way back down to white with red borders. And right now we are in red on the 1 day, and it got a bear indicator as well. The 4-hour has a bear indicator as well. And then we have the 30-minute with a bear indicator as well. So super important to see that there's a lot of volatility that dropped this, but all of these are showing bear indicators. Now, like I said, could it bounce back up? Sure, but it's going to probably be a dead cat bounce. Now, when you look at the short interest data, I know a lot of people are going to point out that it's close to 20% and so forth. The days to cover gives the flexibility for the shorts to still be able to cover some of those positions and reshort at higher levels. And they are right now trying to put pressure based off the chart to bring it even lower. And if this continues to go lower and stay below $3, there's a lot of shorts that actually open new positions or repositioned at these higher levels. And for it to squeeze even larger than it already has and move upwards quickly, they need to go ahead and get trapped. And the bulls need to get back above 3 and back above 390 and above $4 to put pressure on them to force them to cover. And that can create a short squeeze effect. Now, this is the most important thing. Sensonics shares plunged despite the FDA approval of the long-lasting Eversense E3 continuous glucose monitor. Why? Well, like I said, this seems by the reaction of the chart, by the rumor, sell the news, and this rumor has been going on for over a year and a half, and it finally was confirmed that it was going to appear within weeks when it was stated in January, and now we are weeks ahead from January, and it happened, right? This is a big step for Sensonics overall in the bigger picture of things, because now they have something that can make them get a piece of the pie within their niche and sector. Is it guaranteed? No. But this is the beginning step to expand, right? And do something that they have that no one else supposedly in their niche and sector have. But this is the most important thing. Sensonics said it expects fourth quarter revenues of around $4 million and $13.7 million for the full year. Earlier revenue projection for the full year was range 12 to 15. That's within line. You know, if they would have stated something like above 15 million, above 20, and surprised higher than these numbers, that would have probably created even further catalysts of growth. But they stated that they're seeing within that same range. The other thing as well is that they are going to have it out there for patients. It's going to be available for patients by the second quarter of 2022. we're in the first quarter still. We haven't even gotten to the second, and there's a lot of volatility, there's a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of people rather lock in profits than hold through the volatility, the first rate hike that's coming in the near future, whether it's in this emergency meeting that the Fed is going to have or in the next one in March. But no one really wants to hold a penny stock in this type of environment. That's what's really going on, because you could see the investors' reaction. This is not shorts putting pressure and making the stock go lower. Some of them probably position as shorts, but bigger picture here, for it to move this fast all the way back down to this area, almost where it all started. If you look at it, it's not that far from it. Well, it has to do with the fact that a lot of investors probably traded it, profit taking, or those that averaged down as this continued to go lower and it spiked up pretty quickly, have taken either their small profits, small losses, or broke even in the situation, and they're going to reanalyze it in the future, right? And today, there was a lot of fear in the markets, so that actually stimulated even more selling in the pressure even after the bell. This could have probably tried to bounce back up in the news and the excitement, but it was more than just the news and the excitement. And, like I stated earlier in the video, and you could see it in many different forums and a lot of different locations, that a lot of people are stating this was probably one of those buy the rumor, sell the news type of scenario. And at the end of the day, the stock does need to provide numbers and revenue and growth moving forward with this FDA approval if it's anything good for the company. I know it's going to be a big change and life-changing for those that need it or use this type of device, but the stock is valued not based off how much lives it can change, but the revenue and growth, and they stated basically within line what everyone else is expecting. If they do surprise and they do continue to grow, and this makes an impact in the company can continue to grow long term. But for now, it is a penny stock. It did get the FDA approval. That's phenomenal. That's one step forward for the company. But bigger picture, there's a lot of other things that need to be handled for this company to grow. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.